So today we're going to be doing our landscape lighting, which is something after we've been transforming our whole yard. This is one of the last steps that's really going to help elevate everything and kind of finish it off. So we have 21 lights, lots of landscape wire to work with. These are waterproof connectors, and then we also got a 300-watt transformer over there. As far as the different types of light that we got, we have pathway lights, which we are obviously going to put around our pathway that we made. We got what they had, but we're going to need probably double this. So we have 4, we're going to need probably around 8. These were some lights that I liked that will probably go in our playground area, some spotlights, and these are some low profile lights that really aren't going to get in the way with everyone walking and kids playing and things that we will use on our outside property, because the outside of our property is where we really want to focus. There's not a lot of light. All the light seems to be kind of just in the middle. I'm going to go around and place the boxes where I want them, because that's the easy job, and then Dallin is going to go around and figure out the wire system and how to connect everything. So that's where we're going to start. All right, so these are our pathway lights. Like I said, we need more of these. Ooh. Okay, so we're just going to line up these 4, and then as we get more lights as they come in stock, we'll move them down the pathway. All right, so these are our low profile micro well lights is what they're called. These we're gonna kind of put along our fence line because they're supposed to kind of be wider and not so honed in. It's supposed to kind of flood out a little bit more. This is what they look like. These are gonna go along the fence. Shining up like that. Shining up here. Okay, so this is our LED path light. This is what it looks like. So we're actually going to put these around our chicken coop, mostly because the area that we're in of this side of our yard is really dark. There's no lights over here. We'll have 1 by the door and then 2 around. Okay, only 4 more to go. All right, so these are the LED spotlights. These ones are going to be pretty concentrated. I think the plan is we're going to probably put them in front of where we have more of stone and more window. So we're actually just going to only do 2 on the front for now, right there and right there. And then we're going to use the other 2 for our large trees. So those can be highlighted as well. Can I put this one here?
No.
Okay. Good job, bud. High five. Ta-da. Yay. Okay, that's all the lights. Now we can get to running the wire.
The baton was passed to me, so here we go. So this transformer, it's a 300-watt transformer at Lowe's. It's just going to be mounted right here on our rock. So it came with some screws if you're going to do it into like wood and stuff, but I'm going to have to go buy some cement screws, but we'll get to that in a bit. So basically, this one, you can see there's 4 terminals right here. So basically you'll have some wire take up these 2 ports for one side, and then these 2 ports for another side. So I'm going to run wire on one side of our house and then another wire on the other side of our house, so I don't have to go underneath our sidewalk or our pathway that we did. It'll turn on when the sun goes down and then turns off in the morning. We've had solar lights, but they never lasted very long, up until like midnight or 1 a.m. So we're just gonna do hardwired everything, and then we'll have light the entire night. It'll be great. So once this is up there and plug it in to this outlet right here, we'll be good to go. Now in terms of wire, just a quick note, we bought 12 2-wire landscape wire. You can get it at Home Depot or Lowe's. And they also have 14-2, it's a little cheaper, but we are running probably like 300 feet of this. And so we went with 12-2, which is a little bit thicker, handle a little bit more wattage. But if you have a small area, you can do 14-2. You'll be totally fine. Let's run some wire. It'd also be a good idea to grab a few of these small waterproof wire nuts. You might have to use a few of these, and we'll get there in a second. They're just filled with grease and makes it waterproof. So I ran out, so all we're gonna do is 12 gauge. So we're gonna go ahead Just strip these. Okay, find a 12. Strip them off. You can take both ends. These waterproof wire nuts. You can tie these together, right? Take both ends, twist them together. Just kind of push them in. And twist them real good. Okay, I'm just gonna set that down. I'll show you how to put these lights in. Pretty simple. And these lights from Lowe's make it very simple. They come with connectors. Ooh, that sounds metal. Huh, that's nice. It basically goes in right here, just like that. Grabbed a mallet. So these lights come with these connectors. Every single light comes with one of these connectors. And here's our wire. All you do is you just untwist this. You can see there's two little pins right here that literally pierce down into the wire. So you want to slide this in so the wire is all the way down. And you take this and twist it on. And what that does is it pierces the wire. It gets that connection. Now, if the light doesn't come on, then you can come over and tighten this more. Also, on these lights, there's a nice little button. I'm assuming turns them on and off. It's a nice little feature. 20 more to do. It is windy, huh? All right, it's late, but now we just need to connect these wires to the transformer. You can see I already connected 2 of them that go to one side of the house right there. And now you basically connect 2 more wires. Just unscrew these and you just slip them through right there. And then you plug it in and see if it works. So it's nighttime, so we can finally see what the lights look like. And they all look awesome. Except for about 4 of them. So this one looks good. This one looks really dim. This one looks really dim. And this one is off. So I've had like 4 lights that are just completely off. I figured out what was wrong with these lights. The wire that these 2 lights were on was like 300 feet. You can lose voltage when it's that long of a line. So what I did is I went and bought another transformer and connected it right over there. Just connected this line right here to a new transformer. So now they are all just as bright. And I went through several of them that were dim or not working, and I cut off the old connector, right, with the pins on the bottom, spliced all of them with these grease wire nuts, and it seems to work. They seem to hold pretty well.